Hi everybody, Charles from GMAT Ninja here with your GMAT Club Verbal Question of the Day. And once again, if you've never seen this question before, please hit the pause button now. Give this a shot on your own. For the rest of you, let's keep moving. So I'm always looking for the easiest thing I can find, the most definitive error I can find in sentence correction. Doesn't matter which answer choice it appears in. For this one, first thing that jumps out at me is actually an answer choice B. I noticed this nice not only, but also construction. Going to give you nice clean parallelism. I don't want you to think of this as an idiom. Think of it as something that demands parallelism. So I'm looking at the word after the not only. We've got influential. That's an adjective describing Angela Ahrendts. After the but also, we've got joined. That's a verb, adjective, verb, not parallel to each other. Easy enough to get rid of B. Now, this entire question is basically about parallelism. It just gets more and more subtle as we go through. So in C, I noticed that word and right away. Thing after it is joined, that has to be parallel to something, right? Well, what's joined parallel to? Influenced. Sounds pretty good. Influenced joined, no problem. Two adjectives here. But there's a subtle little meaning thing going on here. So what comes before the influence? As the former CEO of Burberry, Angela Ahrendts influenced the fashion industry. So far, so good. As the former CEO of Burberry, Angela Ahrendts joined Apple as the senior vice president of retail and online stores. That makes no sense at all. She didn't do those things as the CEO. She couldn't have both influenced the fashion industry as the CEO of Burberry and then also joined Apple as the CEO of Burberry or as the former CEO of Burberry. Doesn't make sense in either case. So great case here of how parallelism and meaning are inseparable from each other. We've got a full video just on that here on the GMAT Club YouTube channel. In any case, C is out. A little bit of the same disease, different format in E. We've got the and. Once again, I'm looking right after the and. Joining, it's got to be parallel to something. What's it parallel to? Building. Once again, the parallelism sounds really good here. Building and joining, no problem. But when you think about the meaning, we have problems again. As Burberry's CEO, she influenced the fashion industry by building tech-savvy retail stores. Makes sense. As Burberry's CEO, she influenced the fashion industry by joining Apple as the Burberry CEO. Once again, that makes no sense at all. E's out. A, different form of parallelism. So we've got three things in this list now. After the end, we have later joined. So what's parallel to joined? Influence, built. Great, she did three things. She built things, she influenced the fashion industry, joined Apple. Now the problem is, once again, the meaning doesn't make sense. A is saying that she did these things as the former CEO of Burberry. All kinds of issues there. So she built these tech-savvy retail stores as the former CEO? That doesn't make any sense. She did that as the actual CEO. She influenced the fashion industry as the actual CEO. And then as the former CEO, why are we saying that she joined Apple? So this parallelism doesn't really make sense with the meaning. And it's a really subtle thing. Notice in D, we have as the CEO, the former is gone. And then all the rest of that makes perfect sense. We kind of separate those two actions out in D. Here are the things she did as the CEO of Burberry. And then after that semicolon, we have the things she later did in joining Apple. So for that reason, D is our winner. And that's it for today. Again, I'm Charles from GMAT Ninja. Thank you for watching.